I don't think
Anyways,
that was water,
bro, welcome to the Lunch Table podcast. You feel me? We still ain't working with the name, but I appreciate everybody that stopped by that's listening to this first podcast. But we've been planning this for months. We've been planning this since Faulk left for the military, bro. It's been a minute since we said we was gonna do this, bro, but we finally getting started, bro. I hope you guys have been enjoying the Treehouse Tuesday so far. I think we should have 2 episodes up or 1 episode. I could be wrong, but we gonna see, bro. We gonna see.
1.
Yeah, we should have 1. Okay, so 1. Anyways, as y'all can see, but we got 5 other amazing individuals. You know, very, very happy to be here. Hey, Zeddie, you trying to crack a smile? There we go, yo. We got 5 other amazing people in today's podcast, bro. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves. How y'all feeling, bro?
Who going first? Go ahead, Censay.
I'll go first, bro. I'll go
Young
first.
King. Young King.
I don't think I need
Speak to him.
3,000.
Okay.
Wow, that's so grimy, bro. That's so grimy.
That's crazy.
Hey, bro, you feel me? My name is Ty or Censay. You feel me? That's what I go by. I just make YouTube videos, bro. You know what I mean?
Talk to him.
You feel me? That's really it. You feel me? I made me some gaming YouTube videos. I think I'm just a chill nigga, bro. You know, ain't nothing much to it.
Actual fact.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Factor, bro. How you feeling, bro? You seem eager to talk, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Nigga, I am eager to talk. I'm a talking ass nigga. If you don't know me already, my name is Mari. I'm 21, culinary arts student. These niggas is content creators. I'm just here for the ride.
Yes, sir.
Hey, bro, we just out here.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
What's good, Krypto, bro? How you feeling, bro? Go ahead.
You know, my name W Krypto. Don't be stop. It's Krypto. Call me X. I don't know. You guys probably might know my real name. It's in my Twitch panels, but whatever. You know, I'm just chilling. Been working on this for a while, so to see it all come into fruition, fire, bro, fire. So I can't wait to see what we talk about, and hopefully you guys are staying with us. Maybe have some opinions on some topics. Who knows? Can't wait.
For sure. All right, Faulk, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Let's hear about you, bro. How you feeling, bro?
Hey, bro, I'm feeling awesome. You know what I'm saying? You might know me as Faulkner. Twitch.tv/Teddy Noir. I'm a military ass nigga. You feel me? I just got back about a few months ago, and you know what I'm saying? I just came to chill with my niggas again. You know, like you said, we've been planning this podcast for the longest break, but it's finally here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And last but not least,
Lil
Lil Zeddie, 36.
Yes, sir.
Chill out. But you know.
Ain't no way that nigga blushing. That nigga blushing. That nigga is blushing, bro. What the fuck?
You cheesy.
Zeddie was smooth like this before this.
Bro,
Right.
bro, that's my face.
Okay.
All right, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, it's Zeddie, bro. Interpreting major. I do a little streaming, a little YouTube, a little bit. You know, I'm excited to get this first podcast out the way. You know, y'all saw the first Treehouse Tuesday. I hope so.
Sir.
We got more in the works. We got more coming. You know, big things.
Big things.
Yes,
And then, you know, my turn, you feel me? I forgot to introduce myself, you feel me? Mr. Gavin, Mr. Blacxicano. Bro, why you sleeping on me like that, bro? Don't do that, bro.
Go ahead.
But yeah, content creator, streamer, you feel me? Very inconsistent. Definitely inconsistent, but we gonna work on it, bro.
You're supposed to hype yourself up. Damn.
Bro, I gotta be honest, though. I gotta be honest, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and be like,
either way.
exactly, bro.
They gonna find out.
You know that
Oh
much.
my god.
But listen though, when it comes to this Treehouse shit, bro, definitely gonna put my all into it. You feel me? This definitely is something that I want to build up. You feel me? With my niggas, you feel me? We all gonna build on it, work on it, bro. And I'm not even gonna say hopefully, 1,000%. This shit gonna work out some way. It's just gonna work out, bro. Just be expecting big things from these people, bro. But yeah, South Carolina, Gavin, content creator. That's about it, bro.
Mr. Lopez.
Yes, sir.
Contract.
We are, bro. Do not sign no one to no contract.
Contracticano.
Oh, now you said you wanted to be truthful. Now look at you. That's crazy.
Now we lying, bro.
So now I got people on
what about my
720
720 deal?
Okay.
Crazy.
Anyways, bro. How y'all, bro? So let's just start off with something simple, bro. Just to break ice type. If y'all could give like a, let's say, a guess of how long it's gonna take for this channel, or for even each of us individually to actually like make major growth type, how long y'all think it's gonna take?
A year.
Yeah.
What you mean by major
Us?
growth? Major growth from where
Yeah.
we are now, or like
Yeah.
major
Yeah,
growth?
because you got to keep in mind this a brand new channel, brand new podcast channel as well. So
Well, I feel like it's just as long as we're consistent, as long as we're on our, it's gonna show. And if we're putting out the quality content that it's not like I see it being different. We already put quality content out on our own accord. But if you put it together, put our our work together, brainstorming together, all of our minds together, that's pretty powerful. You ask me.
right.
So it's like we become consistent. We don't let up. We stay on top of everything. I mean, it's the growth is gonna come.
For
Honestly.
sure. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts.
Facts.
I mean, for me, if I'm being real, I'm not gonna lie, I would say maybe a year and a half type for like niggas to actually know, like, for us to make a little bit of noise, as long as we keep this shit consistently. And I want to say that in the future, niggas definitely gonna be like, we jacking style type shit, trying to copy other people, cough cough, AMP, but
Who's that?
we just another group
mean, if you
channel,
look
bro.
If you know, I don't know, y'all don't know, but Treehouse know. AMP is kind of a newer group. Like,
Yes.
AMP is fairly
That's
new.
true.
Treehouse technically existed before AMP, but niggas not gonna believe that because they blew up before us.
Yeah,
But,
and then
you know.
like we been had the ideas of doing shit they've already done.
Right.
It's just it was our fault. It was our fault, high key, but we just ain't
Partially
we
our
ain't put in the
fault,
work.
That's fair. That's fair.
And we're also a
can't
group of
really be
younger
mad at
niggas.
it.
Okay,
That too,
Sure.
That too. And I feel like
Facts, because most of AMP, them the
Their
niggas
youngest
on
person
those
is Kai,
niggas.
who was 19, and we got 1, 2, 3? Is Gavin, you 19?
19, yes sir.
Yeah, we got 3 people his age and then 1 younger, and then 2 just a little bit older than that. Like,
True.
bro, we're just coming out for real.
Very true. Very true.
I mean, either way, it ain't like we trying to jack style or anything, bro. We just energy there. We just making clean, fire content type shit. You feel me?
And it's like
It's just-
you see it when we have our interactions, whether it's off camera, on camera, when we streaming. With the Overcook made that hilarious.
Oh,
Who
that
would have
was
thought we'd
beautiful.
take
That video
Overcook
was
to the heights we did?
Yeah.
You play that freaking Attack on Titan. It's just when the energy's there and you feel it. Like it shows, and then when it shows, people gravitate towards that. Because if the energy not there, who's gonna really care? It's like, well, if their energy not there, why should I watch? But the energy is there. We always have fire interactions, so it's like we have those fire interactions. People are going to, they kind of clean, It's just that effect. So, I feel like we
All
make
right.
anything heat.
So I'm feeling like the thing.
Okay.
The thing with growth, right? Individual, I can't put no. You feel me? It really depends on how much content and at what race and how smartly each person puts out content with individual growth. But when it comes to the Treehouse channel, this shit's only gonna go as far as niggas take it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So niggas gotta have, you feel me? If it's not even the fact of just being consistent, it's gotta be consistently like great
Consistently
content.
good,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
good content,
Consistently
yeah.
great content when it comes to ideas, all that kind of stuff, right? So to be real with you, the quickest, I really don't even think it's gonna take longer than a year. I think a year, even a little long for it to really hit
make
that
some
stride
noise
where it
type
starts
shit.
growing. Because like the thing is when it's with individual channels, it's slow at the start because you got zero exposure whatsoever, right?
Yeah.
You got to target search, all that. But we have everybody who already watched this, you feel me, beforehand. So it's like you know, you already got that basis. If we're making like quality content, the more people you meet, the more people that's gonna rock with us, the more people that, you know, it's just gonna branch out like that. And we already got a basis right now. So ideally, this channel will grow way faster than any of our individual channels would.
Right.
Just because it already has that solid foundation.
And another thing to touch on to that is because all of us are, you know what I'm saying, putting together, patching up all these videos that we're doing like together, because we don't want the content to be mediocre or anything. I feel like I'm going to put in way more effort on a video with all y'all than a video you know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to try and make my videos good too, but this one I'm really going to try and go above, beyond, take it that next level. And that's not going to do anything but help me as a content creator, as an editor. And I just feel like we can do nothing but grow with this. Mario, why are you looking at me like that, bro? What's up with you, bro?
I'm not playing Rocket League. I'm not.
Bro, he chill.
I'm looking around at the different people, bro. My shit is open. Yeah, I just didn't close it, but I'm not playing right now. I will close this shit right now.
I'm just practicing.
I swear.
And plus, I mean, it's 6 different niggas in here. You feel me? We all got different communities, and as far as like promoting it type shit, as long as we keep promoting it and keep like, you know, letting niggas know we got a channel together type, build all the communities together type shit, it's gonna pick up pretty quick.
It's gonna flourish,
like. I feel like.
And I feel like, you know, with YouTube and how it is now, for me personally, YouTube it has been a little dry, you know what I mean? And I feel like with groups like AMP, you know, it's not easier, but people gravitate towards them because they're doing stuff different. You haven't really seen videos like that from groups. So if we're putting out content that people have never seen before and it, you know, strikes their interest, then that's going to definitely help in our favor, because not many people are, like you said, it's stale. So if we're putting out content like the Hot One video, like who's doing a group Hot Ones video like that people are going to be drawn into that kind of content. That's going to be like something that piques interest.
And then especially if we keep on adding like twists to our shit, because I know with the Hot Ones, we added like, if you don't want to answer the question type, you go higher in a hot sauce or a level type shit. Same thing with other videos, bro. We should always strive to like be different, but at the same time, you know, make it shit that people would actually want to watch, bro.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, we can
and it's
be
6 niggas thinking on one video idea. You feel me? So like in theory, a lot more is gonna get done with 6 different niggas if we all like, you feel me? But at the same time, a lot less could get done when you feel me, arguing with niggas trying to settle on shit. You know what I mean? Just simple shit could turn into a big thing where it's not, you feel me, it shouldn't have been that big in the first place, but it's just different minds, and that's how it's supposed to be. You feel me? Pushing each other to think in different ways. If we all thought the same, then might as well just be one person's channel. So
okay,
you know,
and that kind of goes off to a question I want to ask. Like,
what's good?
So do y'all feel like niggas who are more competitive, it benefits them more or does it hurt them more?
Competitive in what?
Yeah. If we talk about us in general, right? We can really say that no matter what we doing, all of us is striving to be better than the next person. Y'all cannot lie about that. Arguments, all that in here. If we be honest, no matter what we do, we always strive to try to be better than the next nigga. Just, it's always competition. So do y'all feel like that can hurt a group channel more, or like a team or anything, or where it actually benefits them more?
I don't think it hurts in the way that we do it, at least. It's not like, oh, I'm trying to be better than Kryp. It's like, it's literally just for that one thing. We're playing Overcooked. Right, it's just like, okay, I'm trying to be better in Overcooked right now, but as soon as we turn it off, we chilling. So it's not like really mad or it's really arguing. So I think it's cool, and it adds to it that we're putting in that effort, that energy.
It's only bad if you are like going out of your way to push somebody else down so you could be better, but instead it's just like you trying harder, you know, and there's nothing wrong with trying harder. If I was trying to like, I don't know, sabotage this nigga Black in a video just to, you feel me, that's like, okay, that's grimy, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so even if it takes outside of videos and in general, if I try and sabotage a nigga so I do better than him, that's fucked up, and niggas not doing that. So I don't see it as any problem whatsoever. It's just more incentive and more motive to try harder. and give
Yeah, and
more
I
effort.
feel like it's even like, at least the way I'm seeing it, the fact that we put so much effort in literally everything we do, it just goes to show that like that connection type. We know that we not, even after this, we can argue, we can do whatever. Even after the fact, we still gonna be niggas at the end of the day. We still gonna be cool with each other. We still gonna get the shit we gotta do done. So at the end of the day, it only makes us work harder, and no one's butt hurt. And that's really important in my opinion, because a lot of people could say like arguing all the time breaks up groups type shit. You feel me? And it does, especially when niggas want to take your real life, like diss on your real life shit instead of like what's going on, like say a game or something. But to me, I feel like it just builds a strong connection. That's just me though.
Like when you got 6 strong-minded niggas, competitive ass niggas that came together and all are trying to strive to be the best. We all want to get to that bag. You know what I'm saying? We're all gonna argue, bro. Cause like I feel like none of us, like it's hard for us to admit we're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Cause we're just like, bro, like I don't know. I feel like that's nothing but a good thing. You feel me? I don't think it's not a bad thing, bro. Like that's why we argue so much. Is because we feel like our opinion is better than the next person. But you know what I'm saying? We're also mature enough. We're also mature enough to know that, you know what I'm saying, you can be wrong. Like some people, I'm not gonna say no names. Okay. I'm not gonna say no names, but you know exactly what I'm talking to. Yeah, you got it, bro. You got it, bro.
Nah. I agree with you, cause like I'm glad you added that last part, because I was gonna say it is good to be open minded still though. Like being closed minded 24/7. I understand if you like really believe in something, but for example, when me and Censay was arguing about, you know, if you two luck based nigga, we was really in VC for 2 hours because we felt strong about opinion. Yeah, niggas got mad. Yeah, whatever happened. But at the end of the day, you know, niggas, you know, was like, you know what? I'm gonna look into it. You feel me? I looked into it. You know, Sensei showed me, or like you know, explained to me. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't completely right. You wasn't completely right.
Thank you.
Terrible.
We not gonna start it because look, listen. Because look, this too. There has been times where you said it yourself that you've uploaded consistently, almost daily, and seen the same growth. Correct?
We got to get into the full thing. You can't just take a
but
little
you
part of
did
it. It's
say
not gonna
that.
make sense. It's not gonna make sense.
Say that,
but
though.
that don't work against my top. That don't work against my stance. It don't.
Cause, bro, I don't want to get into it right now. But
just all right, whatever, bro. Whatever. It's cool, bro.
But yeah, at the end of the day, bro, friendly competition, just being competitive in general, bro, in my opinion, just builds better connection, bro. Cause you know the limit to people. You know how much you can like push somebody. You know how much you can fight against somebody. But at the end of the day, it just makes you want to work harder and be better each time. So it really don't hurt. But yeah, that's just how I feel about it.
I agree.
All right, so I know a few niggas had some topics, bro. You feel me? I know I seen some niggas had some topics, bro. So you know, anybody care to drop a topic right quick?
All right. So one of the topics I really wanted to talk about, honestly, was that Lil Nas X joint that happened. You know what I'm saying? If that's cool with y'all, you feel me? Cause it's
I mean, Black and Zeddie, that's them niggas. So that's they niggas. So
what does that mean? What does that mean?
What you mean by that? Exactly. Like elaborate.
Cause Faulk, what Faulk just said on stream? What Faulk just said on stream? Yeah.
Zeddie don't mess with the.
It's me and Gavin, not Zeddie,
No, it's not. No.
So, cause I don't know if y'all ain't never seen. So Treehouse, you know, everybody stream and all that. So just a couple of streams ago, I think it was like last night.
Last night.
It was last night.
If you were to go to and visit twitch.tv/Teddy Noir, you would have noticed some very interesting behavior and experience.
What happened?
Sir Faulk was making a couple of questionable statements. Could you reflect on those statements?
I bet I got you. So first of all, I want to say I love the Lord. I read. You know what I'm saying? I read my Bible every day. You feel me? I pray. I actually pray every single day. That's actually a true statement. Every single day I pray.
Right.
Shout out to
you see what I'm saying? But I am gonna say last night The reason why I did what I did, let me tell you what I did. So I was on stream, I was doing a freestyle, you know what I'm saying? Avery told me to hit the whoa, I did, and it turned into a whole lot of other shit, right? I started praising the demon, Satan's name, and it was April Fool's, but it was April Fool's, so it doesn't. So everything's erased. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it was an April Fool's joke. Right. So Zeddie still fought with the demons then, since it was April Fool's.
Gavin, didn't we say something about I can't change my opinion, I can't change my mind in 2021?
Right. You got me.
That was 2020. That was 2020 as well. So
You got me.
Blacxicano, the same one who was saying something about shouting out the Dark Lord?
He said he was
the Dark Lord.
Right.
No bullshit.
Dude, hit it one time of the mic.
Right.
Since you,
Right.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
Hit
Bro,
it
we
one
are
time
not
of the
here,
mic.
bro. This is
Hit
not
it one
my
time of the mic,
content,
bro.
bro.
We're
This is
already
not my
here, bro.
content.
We're already here. Come on. They gonna be clueless. You gotta let them in on what's up. Who are
Bro,
you?
they just gonna
Who
have,
are you, bro?
Don't say who am
Who
I
are
like
you,
that.
bro?
You know who you are.
Who are you, bro?
Gavin, aka Blacxicano, aka.
Yeah.
All right, but what I wanted to say was the Lil Nas X, basically a big situation went down. You seen it was trending all over Twitter. Pretty much, Lil Nas X dropped a music video along with a sneaker drop, which happened to have one drop of human blood. My question to y'all is, would y'all cop?
No. What fucking question is that? No.
Y'all ain't cop?
No.
Bro, so, okay, no, another question. Are the shoes clean?
The shoes don't even look that clean. The shoes don't.
No. Okay, listen.
I ain't gonna lie, the most are.
Take the blood away.
Mm-hmm.
Take all the Luke, whatever, 18, whatever it had on it. Take away all the devil shit. Now they hard.
They're hard as shit. I ain't gonna lie.
But I'm not copping.
But look, and they cost like $1,000. They are not that hard.
Exactly.
They were $1,000.
But if I had the
like
money,
150.
if I had that type of money, man, fuck it.
Said a forced stimulus.
Exactly.
Wild.
If it was 150, I still didn't think they were that cool, but not 1,000.
Really?
They was
Yeah.
clean.
Black and red colorway was crazy.
But it's just a
Not for
fact that
1,018.
it's the fact that nigga Nas really got that type of audience where he can just release damn near anything and make niggas buy it. Niggas don't care about that devil shit, you know. No one, they just care about getting the shoe and probably
Yeah, it's
reselling
crazy.
it
And it sold out immediately.
immediately
Yeah.
under a minute.
Yeah.
And basically,
That shit
what
wild.
he was kind of so he was kind of getting canceled on Twitter. They were basically going back and forth. He was going back and forth with people. You know what I'm saying? The music video he dropped had depictions of him twerking,
Dropping
throwing
that
that ass on Satan, and you know what I'm saying. He definitely went a little bit. He went overboard with the depiction and the imagery. However, he was trying to show a message that you know what I'm saying. I kind of listened. I read up on it. And it was just because, you know what I'm saying, how they say, because, you know, obviously Lil Nas X is a homosexual artist. So people always told him all his life that because he is homosexual, he will go to hell. So he was kind of trying to depict and trying to give them what they want, trying to give them a taste of their own medicine type shit, but he went too far with it, in my opinion. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
I did, my
I
bad.
mean, he ain't really. Either way, there's not a win. If he would have made himself going to heaven, people would have been like, you know, niggas would backlash him. Nigga went to hell, niggas backlash
At that point,
him.
when
I
you
mean,
get to that
there's
point, you
always-
got that
Either
many
way.
eyes on you. It really don't matter what you do.
Personally,
at
I
that
don't
point.
care.
Niggas
There's
is
always
gonna
gonna
fuck
be
with
somebody
you
saying
just for the
something.
It don't
fact
matter
that
what
other
you do.
niggas
It's
fuck
just
with you,
wrong at the end
and they
of the
gonna
day.
stop fucking with you when you get canceled when nobody fucks with you no more. So it's like it really
somebody
don't even
that's
matter
gonna say
what
something.
This shit.
what other niggas do.
Okay. I seen the video. I was like, oh wow. Moving on. Like I didn't go to Twitter or rant about it. Like niggas was not.
Yeah.
Like,
Niggas are too bored.
Yeah.
That's why shit don't have. Man, niggas just got nothing better to do.
go touch grass.
Yeah.
Is obsessed with everybody else's business. See me like, okay, yes. I'm not wearing the cross just for decoration. I believe in Jesus. Lord is my savior, everything. I mean, I don't really rock with devil imagery in most things unless it serves a purpose beyond the actual fact that it's devil imagery.
Mm-hmm.
Even I'm like, okay, I'm still going to be careful around it because it's like, you know, some
Right.
people, they just, oh, it's just a part of the art. and then they actually got some bull going on in the back. Now, come on now. You got to be suspicious of everybody. I mean, even songs that are shining rainbows and this and all that in music videos, a lot of things have messages behind them. So it's like just being careful in general. You wouldn't be that pressed over the video. So it's like I seen it and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I mean, I don't have no problem with him being gay. That got nothing to do with nothing. I mean, people been telling that boy, hey, you going to hell, you going to hell, you going to hell. Okay, bet. Let me show y'all I'm going to hell. And then
right.
What
niggas got mad.
Was like Jordan Lucas, his response to it. I'm like, bro was talking about something, oh, you got these kids out here, like he basically was saying that like, oh, you know, you just be putting out anything, you got a lot of kids as your followers and all that, and et cetera, and this and all that. My daughter be listening to your music, and now like I'm like, okay, Jordan, first of all, Lil Nas ain't never geared his music towards kids. Kids may have gravitated it towards his music, but he ain't never like, hey, this is for the children. He ain't never been, oh, Kids Choice Award and be like, I'm striving for that. No, he just got the reward. He just got the award. So for Jordan Lucas to be like, ain't you the same dude who made I'm Not Racist and then had white people saying the N-word in your video and doing all this and all that? I mean, yeah, it's for a message, and I get that. But look at your music. You worried about everybody else's children. I'm like, what about your daughter listening to her father's music? But you worried about Lil Nas X and everything. I was like, bro, I felt like he came from a little bit of a hypocritical standpoint, because in Old Town Road, the one that the kids fell in love with, bro was talking about adultery, cheating on his girl, and lean and all that and all that. I'm like, bro, that's not a kid song. Just because the kids liked it, don't mean it was a kid song. Don't get mad at him because people received his music a certain type of way. He put it out and people felt how they felt about it. Just like how y'all feel about the what is it? Call Me by Your Name or Montero, whatever the song is called. It's like, it's not that deep. Yeah, it's not that deep, but at the end of the day, that's that man's life, not mine, so I don't give two fucks about it. It's like, okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, at the end of the day, bro, if we think about it, bro, your parents can tell you not to do this, not to do that, but once you hit school, or like you out of your parents' reach, bro, you gonna do what niggas show you. And like, my parents never told me to do drugs or do, you know, look up the hub or type shit, but you in school, bro, it's 2021, niggas got phones, all you gotta look up is a couple of words and you right onto it, bro.
Okay.
It's real.
Okay.
Bro, don't worry about that, bro. Don't worry about that. But I'm just saying, like, yes, you can blame parents to a certain extent, but y'all gotta understand, bro. You at school, you open to anything, bro. That's where I got introduced to half this shit I even know. Like, it is parents' fault occasionally, but let's be honest, but niggas is gonna do what niggas. If you curious, you gonna look shit up. You gonna do things. Like, so
you can't corral that. Like, you can't force your kids to not do something. An old saying, strict parents create sneaky kids. So you can choke hold on your kids or try to control what they get exposed to all you want. That's just going to force them to go outside of your bounds and do more.
It's gonna make them want.
I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Now.
Definitely have sneaky children. They find all types of ways around and end up most of the time getting into worse situations. Preachers' kids, man,
they're the worst.
The type of bull that preachers' kids be getting into because of their parents, man, they be getting into some whole type of bull because their parents get strict about stuff. It's like,
I mean, but strict or not, if you curious about something, bro, you gonna seek to find out what it is or how it feels, bro. It's just natural to be curious. You can't just be like certain type of parents. If you treat them a certain type of way, you gonna end up like this. Cause at the end of the day, everybody, no matter how you grow up or like how your environment was growing up, bro, you gonna grow up differently than the next nigga. Y'all could be through the same thing, but y'all not gonna be the same nigga at the end of the day. Y'all gonna act differently. Y'all gonna do different things. You feel me? So, I guess, but at the end of the day, bro, it's just one's decision, bro. That's how I believe in things. But if you gonna do it, bro, it's because you want to do it. No one's putting a gun to your head and telling you, try this or do this. You doing it because you're curious and you want to do things. You feel me?
Feel like,
so,
you know, I've seen this just happen, you know what I'm saying? Because me and some other people here, we recently just graduated high school. You feel me? And those kids that you know what I'm saying used to be real in their books and shit. Now, where are they now? You feel me? Like this one girl I knew, 5.0 GPA, right now is in Florida. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Going crazy. I'm talking about crazy, bro. But her parents were so strict on her that once she got out that leash, she felt like she had to do everything at once. It could have went so much worse. But just because like she had those friends around her that helped her and didn't let her make those really terrible decisions, she didn't go down like the completely wrong path. But she definitely went down a wrong path for sure. I feel like it definitely makes a difference.
Yeah, I can see that because when you constricted like those, bro,
go stupid. Yeah.
Once you get that freedom, you gonna go stupid, bro. Like for example,
you going crazy.
Yeah,
got it all at one time, bro.
Cause I know I had told y'all niggas that like I don't know if I told y'all, but I used to be allergic to damn near everything. I was a skinny nigga. I'm talking bone, just bone, nigga. Couldn't do milk, cheese, nothing, like literally nothing. As soon as Doc said, bro, you can eat whatever you want, bro. Nigga, I blew like a balloon, but I went crazy. I went crazy, and it's like, bro, when you restricted like that, bro, once you free, bro, you feel like you can do anything, bro. That like you really do. Like I don't know, but hey, I used to be a skinny ass nigga too.
I definitely was.
But
I had
bobblehead,
beanpole, fat ass head. I'm not even talking like I'm 21 now, 15, 16, man, 17. Looking cool. Oh my goodness. I'm not type of pictures, bro. I only show like a couple of those type of pics. Because otherwise, you're not flaming me. I'm not giving you free ammo. Fuck all that. Nah. I was looking crazy. I went dummy. Niggas started eating.
Like me right now, I'm currently locked down to this base, bro. I promise you. Like when I leave here in about a month and some change, it's a month and some change, and I go over Zeddie way. I'm going to that man's house every day, bro. Every day. I don't care, bro. Every day.
5 nights in
Look at Zeddie. Every day. Wait, every who invited you? Who could open the door?
I don't know you.
Zeddie, you sure you got the right name?
What you going over there for? What you? Why you at the door?
Straight
All right, but going off another topic, bro. This is something I just recently watched the newest AMP podcast, the peer-to-peer joint. It's not AMP, but the peer-to-peer shit they got going on. Shout out to them niggas. So I was watching they shit and they brought up something that I've heard multiple times, and it's something I actually been wanting to talk about because I feel like a lot of people can relate to it. And that is, do y'all feel as parents are like do y'all feel like, I don't want to say strict parents, but do y'all feel like parents are a big reason why a lot of people aren't able to do what they truly want to do? Like, you feel me? Like, I feel like most parents, they tell the same thing, like, do college, go to school. That's the biggest thing. And do y'all feel like they only say that? I mean, like, do y'all feel like it just impacts what you do?
Like, I don't think that's a bad thing, though.
In a big way.
I don't think that's really like a. I don't think
it's a bad thing.
You don't think it's a bad thing?
I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm saying I don't think it's a bad thing either.
It's not,
because there's. Let me think.
Why not?
The parents is I'm doing this under the fact, like, in the genre of content creation, right? Let's say I wanted to be a YouTuber, right? And I told my parents, like, no, this, go to college, blah blah blah, right? And I didn't do this because my parents told me not to. Honestly, I don't think that's a horrible thing, because
interesting.
My parents, they only doing that because they're in their mind, they're doing what's best for me, right? Which is college. And honestly, I don't know if this what I'm doing right now is the best for me. You know what I mean? Like, it's what I enjoy doing it, yeah. But there's questions about longevity. You know what I mean? It's like just a secure. It's not fully laid out for me what's gonna happen, right? A more secure job, like with the secure path and everything, just makes more sense. It just makes sense. You know what I mean? If I have my kid, if I have a kid, right, I want him to have the highest chance of success as possible, right? I want him to be successful. I want him to live a comfortable life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so telling him that he should go to school or he should do this, I'm not gonna encourage my kid to do something that I think he could be doing something else that's better for him. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a bad thing that I don't think it's a great thing that people aren't doing like what they want to do because their parents are telling them to go to college or do whatever, and they're going to college. But it's just kind of like, I feel like if you really want to do it, you can make it happen. Either it's not one or the other. It's not like either I go to college or I make YouTube videos. I could go to college and I can make YouTube videos. You know what I mean? I could do this. I don't have to delegate all of my time to one thing for me to because that's not realistic. In a perfect world, I'll be able to do that. But sometimes this is not how it works out. You know what I mean? You eventually gonna have to get a job. You're gonna have to start making money, right? And if you haven't taken off in your dream or whatever you want to do, it's like you could have been doing something else. So I could be going to college and I could be making YouTube videos at the same time. But it's like there's no reason. Just your parents telling you should go to college or you shouldn't do something, it shouldn't stop you all the way. And that's what I'm thinking of content creation. It shouldn't.
I feel like some of that is no. I just don't feel like. I don't feel like enough kids these days are given the choice though, because college, and a lot of parents can't even tell sometimes, but college is not for everybody. It's not.
Yeah, I know that.
True.
And I don't feel like enough parents give their child the choice or listen to them when they express that, hey, Ma, I don't think this is right for me. I'm gonna be real, like, or when they see that, I'm saying not enough support or that type of, you see the type of behavior that would dictate a sort of, maybe an incompatibility with
it's
the
not
whole
that
collegiate
even stops
system.
you though.
I
doesn't
don't
stop
think
you.
enough parents are supportive of their children when necessary when it comes to those academic decisions, because when you do have a child who's like, oh well, I want to be a DJ, it's like, okay, you want to be a DJ, you want to be a musician, okay, now I would suggest that you go to college, maybe some music theory, get some classes under your belt, learn a little bit more about music. Or you could go the other way. It's just like, oh, sit in your room and learn like how a lot of different people, successful people, have done it. Sit in your room, learn as much as you can off of one program or whatever until you master it, and et cetera, and then blow up off of the whim of a SoundCloud like or a YouTube video or a Twitter retweet that went crazy. You could do either, because both are viable options. One is just a little more based on luck or the algorithm, and it's just like, I don't know, you could take both ways, but I don't think enough parents support their child when they want to make those decisions, or when they are looking at their life and it's like, I don't know if I can do the whole classes, schedules, and this and all that to do something that I don't even need. Because like for me, like I'm a culinary arts student. You don't need to take culinary arts to be a cook. Yeah. I could stop right now and be done. And only thing I would need is verifications, accreditations, and certificates to make sure that I am cooking food that people are allowed to eat and it's safe for them to eat without killing anybody. That's all I pretty much have to do. Beyond that, I could stop right now and still be solid and still be very, very successful. However, I'm taking this route because I want to learn as much as I can about my field. But anybody else could have took a different route and was like, all right, well, I'm just going to go get the credit. I'm just going to get the licenses and certificates and this and all that, boom, 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 and just jump right into the field. Get as much experience as possible and learn as much as they can. Instead of by the book, they learn it by the field. So both are viable options depending on that field and depending on that, like, that profession. But I don't feel like a lot of parents, because if I told my parents right now, hey man, I'm not really rocking with the whole college thing, I'm done, they're like, what you mean, hold on? And it's like, okay, well, I don't need it, waste of money, I'm about to dip. So it's like, I feel like it just depends for every situation, but I don't believe that parents allow enough of that flexibility and choice, because then again, like you could get a degree right now and still not get a job in your field.
That's
and
true.
it's not guaranteed.
And I feel like
20 years ago, go ahead.
it's seen. I at least for what you're talking about, it's seen a lot more in more creative fields, like let's say art or music or cooking. You don't necessarily need those things because you could teach those things to yourself. You go to YouTube, Google, search up some things to help you in those things. But I just feel like parents see college as that security blanket when it necessarily doesn't have to be like that. And the whole support thing, going a different route and not going through the college route, I don't think the support is there. If you were to, I want to be a artist, okay, here's the things I can do to help you, and then you figure it out. Not figure it out, but like, how do I say this? Help yourself in a way in which you're not going out there and just willy nilly. Like you have that support and backing. They're backing up everything that you do. Not everything, because you still have to do things on your own, especially if you're older. But maybe they help you with a class, or maybe and then you could repay them back or something like that. It's just I don't feel like there's enough support for those things.
Absolutely.
And I mean, bro, you gotta think about it too, bro. Our time versus when our parents was going through like their teenage years and shit like that, bro, shit is not the same at all.
Not. They swear it is though.
At
They swear
all.
it is. They swear ain't nothing changed.
They swear that they know the right thing to do 100%, and they basically put it into you, telling you just go to college, do this, do what I'm telling you to do because I know it's gonna be the right way. And you hear it all your life, and when you want to go against what they saying, bro, you feel like you like betraying your parents. Like you want to prove to your parents that you gonna do something right, but at the same time, it's like, bro, I don't want to go behind my parents' back and do this. But at the end of the day, they gotta, I don't want to say they gotta understand, but at least try to understand that, bro, with internet and all the technology we have nowadays, bro, you gotta understand, you can do damn near anything creative online.
Except keep a stable IV camera. Bro, that's the only thing you can't
Bro,
do.
this nigga IV camp, bro.
When my phone died, bro.
Oh shit! My camera's
bro.
off. My camera's off. Hold up.
No way. No way. No way. No
Bro,
way.
No
Bro,
way.
I was going stupid. Too. I try to like not laugh, bro.
Yeah, bro. I got you.
Trying not to laugh, but the nigga Censay burst off.
Right, bro. I saw this nigga sitting in the corner of my eye. I was like, no, don't laugh. Bro, I saw it, bro.
Nigga Censay made me laugh, bro. That shit.
Bro, yeah. You just gonna have to go with no camera. Don't put that dumb ass picture up.
Let's get right.
Hey,
Let's get right. Let's get right.
It's just gonna have to work.
At least turn the IV cam off so we don't see the little white.
All right. Yeah. I bet.
Oh my
You gonna have to do the same thing for me, no cap.
Oh
though, 'cause
my
shit's
God.
moving
Let's get
on.
right.
But yeah, bro. Anyways, like I was saying, bro, time done changed so much to the point where it's like anything in the creative field, or at least a big majority of it, bro, you can do this shit off learning from the internet or like posting your shit on the internet, bro, instead of going to college for shit that you don't even want to do. Because if I'm talking for myself, at least, if I'm talking, I want to do something creative in college, bro, I don't want to, like, it'll be cool, but I don't want to just be an artist or be one thing off of the degrees or whatever I learned from school, because you won't get one job. You can switch that job maybe, but you're focusing on trying to get this one type of job.
You've been
But
trained in one thing.
like I'm not a college person to start with, bro. So it's so much, and it's just so much. It's just hard to understand or to like explain to your parents, because it's like, bro, they don't believe that this shit is how it goes. They don't want to listen to you and like try to at least acknowledge like maybe he right, maybe he got a point. So it's like, bro, either you go against them and just feel bad for doing it, or you listen to them. But if you want to do
not
something,
happy.
bro, I just say go and do it, but make sure it's the right thing. Make sure that you see progress in the shit that you doing, bro. You can't, like, I understand there's people that be like, oh yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that. If you're doing it, it's fine, you can do it, but make sure you actually gaining something out of it. It may take time, and that's fine, but you can't just be a sitting rock and just be like, oh yeah, I want to do this, but then not really
You're not
prove
doing
to your
nothing.
people that
Yeah.
it's working. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's just
Oh, because when it don't work, they smooth and bring it up. Why did you listen to me?
yeah, exactly. They smooth gonna bring
told
it
you
up.
so.
But you can't blame them, because if, let's say, okay,
You definitely can't blame them.
I'm gonna go through this in
No.
my situation.
What you can
right?
blame them for is their pigheadedness and not listening, or at least considering that they may be wrong. Because the world 20 years ago, 2000, nigga, I am 21 in 2021. 2000 looks way different from 2021 right now.
Definitely.
And it's like, bro, a good portion of things do apply still, but not everything. So go ahead, Censay, I cut you off.
So they could like, okay, I'm seeing this from like a parent's point of view, right? It's like, in my situation, you know what I mean? I was always like a school type of person, right? Get good grades, I never had problem in school,
Nerdy
and I
ass
enjoyed
nigga.
school for the most part. It wasn't like no bad thing, right? And I was planning on going to college, right? I was planning on going to college, and I still do want to go to college, but I want to just do this YouTube first, right? So it's like, when I told my parents, right, it was they kind of felt like, I feel like they had more trust in me because I understood where it was coming from when I went from college in the first. It's not like they was pushing it on me, and I wasn't really like a school kind of person. I was never like against school or nothing. I was always for college and going to college, because it was like, you know, if I want like to do what I wanted to do, I would just go to college for it. It would make things in my eyes easier, right? And kind of school's not hard, so it never was really a problem for me. So when I told them that I didn't want to go to college and that's not what I wanted to do right now, it was like they kind of I feel like they kind of understood me, because they had more trust in me that I was going to be able to, you know, make something out. And if not, then I would go to college. But looking at it from like a parent's point of view, if my kid is telling me all of a sudden that or not even just all of a sudden, that he doesn't want to go to college, right? He wants to do something that is completely foreign to me. You know what I mean? If it's something that I have no idea about, I can't have 100% trust in my kid that he's going to make the right decisions, because he's 17, 18 years old. You know what I mean? I don't think I make all the right decisions. I try my best, but there's like, you know, I know I'm going to look back in 10, 20 years, know what looking at what I did wrong, because it's hindsight. You know what I mean? And if I'm going through that with my kid, I've already been through that. So I think as I'm in my 30s, 40s, that I can make a better decision, or I can make like a more logical decision, right? It may not be the best for him, but I think it's the best for him, so that's what I'm gonna want him to do. You know what I mean? Okay. And I get it. I get it with some parents not being flexible at all, and I'm not saying that's a good thing, but I don't think telling your kid to go to college when you think that's the best route is a bad thing, even though, you know, college is like, I don't know how to explain it.
College is it's no guarantee. But most
a lot of
things
people
aren't
go to
guaranteed.
college when they don't need to, right? And that's why I think for a lot of people, college is a complete waste. It's a waste of your time and your money, right? Like, I didn't want to go to college to learn how to edit videos. You know what I mean? If I went to a college to learn how to edit videos, I wouldn't be learning anything. You know what I mean? Exactly. I would meet people, that'd be cool, but I'd waste a bunch of time and money. I'm better off, if I wanted to do YouTube in the end game, then I'd better off just make YouTube videos for 4 years alone. You know?
Right.
But in cases, I think some people aren't great with being able to structure themselves to the point where they can do something completely on their own without the structure of college or the structure of teachers, professors being like telling you what to do. Not everybody can run their own business. Not everybody can handle all of that. And, you know, you don't know. Like, my parents don't know if I'm responsible enough to do all this, because I never had that much responsibility when this is like my future. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
but
it's
that's
like
another thing. They don't, like, a lot of them don't. They're taking over. They would take over your future as if it was their own. It's like, this is my future at the end of the day. This is my life. I have to carry it how I would be satisfied with it. But go ahead.
And I'm not saying that's like, I'm not saying that's a good thing if you completely like dictate your child's life. That's clearly not good, and that's not what I'm going for. I'm saying that kids like parents recommending college for kids isn't a bad thing, because you don't know exactly, like, you're not in the mind of your kid. You know what I mean? You don't know if you could trust your kid to make the right decisions, to fully think through the decisions. And even if they do think through and they think they're making the right decisions, you still don't know if it's the right ones. You know what I mean?
But your parents
and if you've
don't know
been through
either.
something and you've known something, Like if my parents went to school, like my dad went to school, you feel me, and got a job after he graduated, right? But he also spent a lot of time not in school. He went to school late, you know what I mean? Fucking around trying to do other things, but it didn't work out. You know what I mean? So it's like he was there. There's no guarantee my success. He didn't get success from doing whatever he tried to do. So he went to school and, you know, he went to school and got a job, and now, you feel me, we're living pretty comfortably because of that. And so he wants me to go down the same route that he went through because it worked for him and he wants it to work for me, you know? He doesn't know about YouTube. He doesn't know about Twitch. He doesn't know about any of this stuff. But I was able, like, my parents are flexible enough to give me, like, you know, give me some time and some space to really, like, you know, get through everything and see if everything's gonna work out. But I don't I don't really know where I'm going with this, but in the end, I don't think parents pushing for college by default is a terrible thing.
I mean, pushing for it, nah, absolutely not. You just want the best for your child.
I mean, if I'm talking about my, like, point of view, I guess I should have been more like detailed. Let's say from my position, right? My parents want me to go to college, right? Knowing didn't do good in normal high school. A lot of D's, a lot of C's, a lot of low ass GPA. Knowing my work ethic in school, don't want me to go to college. They still want me. I don't want to go, but they still want me to. Then on top of that, they themselves don't know about college because they didn't go. But yet they feel as this is going to be the best decision for me. And on top of that, they didn't have the technology we had that we have now. They didn't have that shit back then. So they don't know the shit that I'm doing or how it could work. They don't know if college is going to work. They just hear that, oh, college is the best thing, yada yada. And then, like, they just saying it because that was their main thing to do back then. Like, go to college and that's how you become quote unquote successful. But it don't work like that nowadays, bro. If you really sit down and acknowledge the people we make rich nowadays, bro, the people who are getting money, bro, these people, bro, it's crazy we making these type of people rich. And they don't go to college, nigga. They don't do shit. It's just off of straight internet shit. And I'm not saying every nigga that focuses on the internet gonna make it, cause that's just false, bro. It's some people's gonna work for 'em, and some people it's not, bro. And like I said, we was talking the other day, like, you can make the best content too, but it's still not a guarantee. But if your parents don't know, you don't know your damn self, bro. But you feel as that's the best thing to do, bro. I say you go for that instead of doing something you don't want to do, you don't like, you're not good at it, but you just doing it because that's what your parents want. And it's peer pressure, bro. I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable because I feel like there's a lot of people that can relate to that. Like,
I can.
Your parents telling you to go to college knowing damn well you don't like school, bro. Why do something you don't like? And then not knowing if you're going to make a career out of it. You feel me? But if you good at school, you like school, hey, go for it. Me personally,
go ahead.
I ain't with it.
Nigga, I heard of a couple of doctorates, PhDs, 12 years of school, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Them niggas do not have jobs right now. How the fuck, like what the fuck?
And then, like, teachers themselves, nigga, going to college for years to become a teacher. When I, hopping out of high school, made more than those teachers make. Like, no, bro. It really depends what you really going for in college, in my opinion. Because anything creative, nowadays, you don't really need it. Unless you going for what? Motherfucking director, maybe.
Even in film school, though, they have separate
so.
Vocational things like that. They have film school. You don't have to go to college. College is sometimes for some people it's a weight. It's literally a lifelong burden that you have to consistently have to worry about, because one, you have to worry about if your degree was worth it, if you're going to get a job with that degree. Is that field still as active as it was when you first thought of going? And then you got to pay off student loans, because everyday niggas is not just out the pocket just like, oh, I'm ready to pay for college. No, nigga, you're getting loans. You got to worry about that shit for 30, 40, 50 years. Because yes, there are still old people still worrying about damn student loans with a degree that didn't serve them any purpose. So it's like,
you heard about I saw this the other day too. Biden talking about like canceling out student debt.
Yeah.
That man,
I don't.
that'd be
To
huge
be
for a lot of
honest,
people.
it comes with some good and some bad. Because nigga, if I can go to college, don't gotta pay a damn thing, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it, and if I don't like it, I'm gone. You feel me? And if we get a whole lot of those, bro, you feel me? I don't really know how that'll go, but at the same time, it will help people. At the end of the day, it'll help. I feel like it'll do more good than bad.
But
I don't think there's
at that
I don't
point-
think you should wipe it out unless they're absolutely revamping the system, because then you're just going to have more people starting off with new debt. That accumulates.
that's true.
But at that
Then
point,
you got to bail out more people.
then a college degree would be considered like a fucking high school diploma if they're wiping out
that
debt
too,
You
because
feel me?
everyone can do it. Everybody
can get
doing
it.
it. You feel me? And you're not
Like,
losing
less
shit
valuable.
from
Like
it.
with that college joint, like with the teacher shit, like you were talking about. I'm going to talk from my mom's perspective. So my mom, she was actually a teacher. She's actually still a teacher currently. She's actually about to retire. And what I like, I was, you know what I'm saying, talking to her like why are you a teacher? I kept asking her that because like it didn't seem fun. Like I seen my teachers at school, they didn't seem like they were enjoying themselves. But Gavin, you made the point that you came out of high school and you were making more money than a teacher was at the age of 18. Yo, Censay,
age
stop
of
laughing,
18.
bro. What's so funny, my nigga? So basically, what happened, bro?
Look at what you're doing.
Bro. All right, so my mother, she enjoys what she does to the point where she will deal with 14, 15-year-old kids, get the summer off. Yes, she's not making as much money as you were. I guess you're talking about your previous job. Yeah, she's not making as much money, but she genuinely enjoys it. So like going to college for that diploma, just for the fact that she could teach and do what she wanted to do since she was a youngin', like, bro, I understand that. And also the fact that she wanted me to go to college, and she was like, all right, so like you are going to get good grades, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to get into college. And I was like, facts, but like I got good grades, but I still didn't want to pay. Even though I got good grades, I did not get good enough grades so that the fact that I didn't have to pay for anything. I would still have to pay, and I would still be in debt to the government, being in debt to basically to the government, and I didn't want to be in any debt. You feel me? So that's why I joined the military, and that's why I'm going this way. And I promised her I was still gonna go to college because that's what she wanted. She wants all of her kids to be successful, and I completely understand that. You feel me? That's pretty much
Go to college or be successful, because that's two different things.
I mean, but that's
You're not going to college being successful.
No.
She wants me to be. She feel like me going to college would increase my chances of being successful. But she always told me that if I'm going to do something risky like stream or YouTube or like anything like artistic in the sense of drawing or anything like that, I always need to have a plan B, a backup plan, because all of this shit is not guaranteed. YouTube's not guaranteed. Twitch is not guaranteed. Treehouse is not guaranteed. Always have a backup plan just in case. You feel me?
Understandable.
You understand it?
Yeah, that's my point.
It's just a hard topic to talk about.
Like I saw a tweet. Hold on, I just put it up. It was Aiden. Y'all know Aiden. Y'all know who Aiden is? Aiden,
Yeah. Aiden Ross?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aiden Ross. Yeah.
Oh,
He a streamer now. He a streamer, right? He said, I haven't used anything I've learned in high school. They don't teach you shit about the real world. Taxes, organization, responsibilities, mental health classes. They teach you stupid subjects to dumb you down and make you a lab rat and program to work a 9-to-5, escape the matrix. That's what he tweeted out.
Okay. So at the end,
That whole last part-
That last part threw me off.
I get where he's coming from. There we go. Okay.
All right. So
I get where he's coming from, right? I get it. Like, you know, a lot of the shit you learn in school is completely like pointless, right? Like, why am I learning AP calculus? Like, I'm never gonna use that a day in my life.
It's not entirely pointless. It's not entirely pointless. That's what I feel like. Not to cut you off, I feel like a lot of it is general studies. When I feel like I had this idea long ass time ago. I was like ninth grade, but I had an idea that we need to revamp the educational system. And it's the way you would do so is actually by like you go elementary school, middle school. Keep those how they are pretty much, but chock them full with a lot more actual useful information. So yeah, learn your basics: math, reading, writing, whatever language, because in whatever, country or whatever. Learn your languages. Boom, boom, boom. Arts, crafts, cool. That's all cool. But also learn how to handle money. Learn how to handle and actually learn how to survive. Learn the real world in terms of taxes, this and all that, because a younger mind is way more malleable than an older mind. You can teach a young mind a lot of different things, which is why a lot of parents teach their children like instruments when they're young, different languages when they're young, all types of different things when they're young, and then they keep those things as they go. You get into college, my nigga, you are pretty much firm in who you are, or at least a little bit more firm, and your mind is slowing down. It's like, yeah, you still virile and you still got it up top, but it's just like you're way less apt to be able to learn some new shit. And it's like you expect people to do all this and et cetera, whatever. That's to the side. But middle school and elementary, you chock those full of everything they need to know. And then high school, that's when you start separating into fields. And it's like, okay, well, if you're going to be a mathematician or anything heavily involving math, you go down this route, et cetera, this route. Music, you go down this route, and you take those necessary classes that way, and you pretty much what is the word? Not cultivate, but I won't say contour. I can't remember the word, but you pick out the path that you need as it goes, and cut out all the other bullshit. Because I'm a culinary arts student. Why am I learning? I understand like learning English and all that, but I'm in college now. Why am I still taking English classes? Why am I learning expository writing, essays and shit? Like, I know how to write. I've passed all preliminaries and prerequisites with flying colors. You niggas know I know how to put together a bomb ass essay. Why am I taking this? I'm going to be in a kitchen. If anything, get me in the room with some math, like some fractions and shit like that. Oh, you got to divvy up the flour and this and all that. But why am I taking essay classes? This doesn't make sense. Why am I taking science classes beyond what applies to my field? Like, what do I need physics for right now? Give me chemistry. That makes more sense. It's like, don't put baking soda and vinegar together in a cake. It's like, okay, duh. Like, okay, but at least I learned that. But I feel like you should literally have specific lines in different pathways split off at an earlier time in like high school, because then that way you get all 4 years of learning in that field. Then you go to college to learn the more advanced stuff, and then college will be a shorter process and a way cheaper process. But
I don't know if
I
if
feel
that
like
really be the best
not a
way,
lot of-
because when I was 13, 14, going my freshman year of high school, I wanted to be an NBA player. I had hoop dreams.
Yeah.
So I wasn't worried about anything
so the
that I wanted to
system
do
wouldn't
now.
work because kids are
And it
finicky?
changed multiple times throughout my 4 years in high school. The more people I met, the more things I did. So let's say I started off wanting to be I was making Minecraft mods in middle school. Let's say I wanted to do coding. I don't give a fuck about coding now, but let's say I was still doing that now because it was going to be an easier path in the future. I'm leading myself up. I've already done these 4 years of coding. Let's say I'm a senior in high school. I'm about to graduate, right? I've done my 4 years. At this point, I've already spent 4 years of my life doing this. It'd be a waste to not continue to do it.
But there could be
But
a
it's not what I wanna do
safeguard
anymore.
put in place, though. There could be a safeguard put in place for a situation like that. In that case, you go to a college that allows you to not, because I would say it would kind of equate to like how the GED is now. And people going back to learn high school and shit like that if they didn't pass or they didn't get to graduate or whatever because life got in the way, and all that. You could do something that way, go to a supplemental college or whatever that allows you to relearn or go to a different path for those 4 years. That way you get your diploma and then you can start off on your collegiate career in a different pathway. But at least if coding was your true passion and you kept it throughout all those 4 years, you will be way further along by the time you hit 20. Or the time you hit 18 or 19.
I don't think many people started off high school and ended off high school wanting to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Not
I was
people
gonna
start
say
off
that.
in college. and
okay,
finish
but
college doing
there's
the
a
same
lot
thing
of
they
them
wanna
out
do.
there though.
I can't say if more people than not would like start off and end off with high school doing the exact same thing or wanting to do the exact same thing. But I think putting a decision that big into like a 13-year-old's mind, because that's when you finish 8th grade. You're 13, 14 years old. You don't really you can't really, I wasn't thinking about job security when I was 13, 14 years old. I could have chose a stupid ass, you feel me, career field I wanted to go into. You know what I mean?
But you would have learned that, though. You would have learned that by middle school and elementary school, because they would have taught you that at least. And so then we would basically have a lot of smart ass little kids who are, yes, still little kids, but they would have been way more mature and way more knowing of the consequences of, hey, you pick this. Well, if you don't stick with it, or well, you're gonna have to, change up later in life. If whatever. But you'll have those kids who know what they're doing. I came out of high school like, I'm not prepared for none of this shit. They didn't teach me. I got to college, it's like, what is this? I took one. They had like one finance class in my high school, and there was barely talking about anything. Like, we talked about stocks briefly. We talked about taxes briefly. I'm 21. It's only been 3 years, and I don't remember none of it. I have to go back to like YouTube to learn it, or talk to other people who've already dealt with those things to learn it, because they didn't teach enough. So it's like, and then you have to worry about socioeconomics in terms of what people have access to those levels, or adequate enough education and stuff like that. So it's like, it's a long path to go down, and a long thing to.
But I think doing all that like mature, like more like life preparation in grades 1 through 8, right? When I was in elementary school and middle school, I wasn't really there to learn. I mean, I was learning, but I was there to fuck around and you feel me? It was social, like it still is. It's just social. You know what I mean? It's all like meeting
colleges
people,
too. Networking,
doing
all
you feel
that.
me? Just doing shit, right? If you like, I'm trying to find a good way to put it. Because if that's what you bank elementary school and middle school off of, and you're not, if that's what you, I don't know how to, if you don't get it, if you're not like not prepared, but if you haven't like absorbed much information, or it wasn't really that good for you, the system, or however they did it in grades 1 through 8, it don't really seem like that's like, at that point it's a waste. And then the next 4 of your years, you feel me, which is based off that decision you made after 8th grade and what kind of school you wanted to go to, that would be a waste too.
In terms of the high school, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Not, what I'm saying, not to cut you off, but the high school idea that Mari is talking about is actually already a thing. My high school actually had it. So that high school idea where like you branch off into, we already have that in our high school.
Yeah, mine did too.
Yeah, like where you could, so like the moment you get there, you kind of put in your interest what you're trying to do, and then you take that, and then they put you so you can be like in culinary, for instance. So you'll be doing culinary for 4 years, after school, either after school or in the morning, and those other, oh shit.
One thing I didn't need to hear was Lil Yachty in my ear tones of easy come, easy
go.
What?
Bro, my back? All right, but like what I was saying, I don't know how much I cut off. Where did I cut off?
You said 4 years, you would go culinary.
Yeah, I bet. So 4 years you would go culinary, and then, what I'm saying, like it was either in the afternoon, they would supplement those classes that they would only give you the essential classes that they thought it was essential, because in all honesty, those classes that you take, it would be it would not only be easier on the person that wants to do these things in the future, but it would also just be, I feel like, more exponentially better towards your development in that career field. Like, for instance, I have 4 years of history knowledge that I don't remember, but if I were to be taking 4 years of culinary arts, I guarantee right now I can make a mean ass pie. You see what I'm saying? It's 4 years set on the, like, I don't know, bro. It's just, I don't feel like 4 years of spread out information of different subjects, of oceanography, bio, chem. I feel like all of that, I feel like it's wasted knowledge, because I don't remember half of it. You see what I'm saying? But like what my school did have was that, you could do culinary arts, you could do, if you want to be a mechanic, you could do that. If you want to become a doctor, you could do that. If you want to become a cosmetologist, you could do that. You see what I'm saying? After school or in the morning, they would get rid of those classes that you did not need. They would give you, your finance class, class. They would give you your just all the classes that they feel like you needed to succeed in life, and like the maths and Englishes, they would give you the Englishes, and then no, you didn't even need to take a foreign language. You see what I'm saying? I feel like that's just how it should be, right?
The whole thing should just be more streamlined, because there's a lot of excess and unused resources, or used incorrectly, that needs to be reallocated.
But at the same time, I think that I think there are, I don't know if there are benefits. I don't think they outweigh the negatives of teaching these at some point pointless classes, right? That you're not gonna remember, you're not gonna use in the future. But like I said, in high school, I'm not even going to school to learn. You know what I mean? I'm going to school to interact and be social. At that point, I'm doing learning on the side, because like that's technically what I'm there for. But at the same time, I'm learning how to manage my time when I'm, you know, let's say I didn't really study, but like studying versus doing homework and getting stuff done, meeting deadlines, shit like that. I never would have had to do that before if I didn't have if I wasn't in school the first place. And I feel like they know that I don't think they expect you to remember your history class from 10th grade. You know what I mean? But it's kind of like you're at that point. It could be better, but I don't think it's a complete. There's no good reason to the high school system, because I feel like you're still young at that point. You're kind of just being trying to at least be molded and get more ready for college, which I guess they expect to be clearly a more streamlined process. You're going for one thing, but you still have to take classes that don't really, you know, there's just mandatory classes to get your degree that it's not really like you're going there to learn. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're learning like general classes and shit like that.
Your gen is.
I don't know. I
understand what niggas saying. Well, I mean, over here we got a program like that too, where you can be like, oh, I want to do this, and they start you off young and teach you yada yada how to do shit. You graduate and you get your license. Like, say if you want to cut hair or something, they teach you everything you want to do. They got hella programs. But like Censay said, bro, high school, you still young as shit, bro. Even if you did go through them classes, bro, as you grow up older, bro, you experience more things, you learn new things, and you want to become something else, bro. Even now, nigga, like, I can tell y'all right now, maybe 2 years ago, what I want to be an artist, then I want to be a graphic designer, then I want to be an animator. Like, yeah, the things you like gonna change regardless, bro. Like, maybe for some people, niggas just have one thing on their mind, I want to do this, and they work on that only. But for like a lot of open-minded people that just let information sink into their brain, they just learn new things, bro. The things that they like, their interest and shit is gonna change, bro. It's gonna change.
And a lot of niggas, my bad. A lot of niggas don't even know what they want to do when they graduate high school. Yeah. And that is a bad fact when their parents push them towards college. At that point, it's a waste of money. If you don't know what you want to do, you know, you can end up going to you're gonna end up going to college and waste your money, right? Waste your time when you could have just been off doing something, you know, just living, working, you know, just doing shit that you wouldn't have to spend, you know, you feel me, your money for. And yeah, it's like, I don't think choosing or like being expected to choose like the right career path when you're so young and focusing your life at that, or your school life at least at that time, towards that career path so you could live a better future. In idea, it sounds better if it worked like that, but it really doesn't.
But when you put into like a 14, 15-year-old body, bro, you thinking about it when you get asked, but you really just having fun, just doing stupid shit, bro.
Most of school anyway ain't even about learning, so it's like, it's about, I get it, networking, it's a better opportunity following for directions. People that would fit towards. The only thing school is really about for because they're not expecting you to remember shit.
At least for over here, it was available. Like, if I wanted to, I could have been like, I want to do this, teach me how to do this. Every time you get to school, you take the bus to another place, and that's all they teach you.
And I was going to do that because they have that at my school too, but none of my friends was taking it, so I was like, I'm not even.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
but that's the thing, bro. But that's the thing, bro. Like, doing those little classes, even if you want to change your mind in the future, you could always take those traits and all those the things you learn. Let's say being a mechanic, or let's say being an artist, for instance. They let you take those artist classes for 4 years. They have a professional who sits down and helps you work on your own style. This, that, and the thing. And you get to that. No, but wait, and then you get to your last year of high school. You're like, damn, bro, I want to be a computer scientist now. Fuck it. So now you start doing computer science and you drop out your second year. But guess what? You have art to fall behind. You have art to fall back on. You can go on Fiverr. Now you're doing art for other people just to have something to live off of. Or let's say you could be a barber. Let's say you did cosmetology, and now let's say you lose your job, but guess what? You still have that experience and that knowledge of being a cosmetologist. Because once you're done with those 4 years in high school, they give you a sort of a diploma, a certificate saying, yes, I know this. I know this amount of this, right? So now you can take that to a barber. Hey man, I just started. Can you teach me how to do this? Get my cosmetology license, and I can work for you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe for like a lower rate, but you're still getting paid. You're still living. You see what I'm saying? It's just a good thing, even if you're not going to fulfill with it. Like, it's just something. It's a plan B. At the end of the day, it's a plan B.
That's the same thing as your parents telling you to go to college, and just to get the degree, so you can have a safety net to fall back on when you want to do.
But the only difference is that's free.
But the college shit, it's more time ahead. You growing up more. Then you're not guaranteed at the end of the day. You're just not guaranteed.
None of it is guaranteed. It's just that's why.
I will give it that. It's probably better to just learn more useful skills in high school rather than just taking all these like 7 general classes. You know what I mean? And like a more streamlined high school towards different things could possibly, you feel me, teach you more like transferable skills into other fields. And if not, then it just be like what it is now.
At least teach kids damn taxes. At least that's like one of the most important things now.
Yeah, that's
like, I mean, since the creation of this country, how the hell you not gonna teach citizens of this country how to operate in this country? Right. Niggas is going to jail for tax evasion almost every year, not paying their damn taxes because they don't know how to do it. It's like, man,
tax, man. That shit took me 15 minutes.
Looking terrible.
But yeah, how long have we been going for? An hour 20.
But I look back and like about 10 minutes of the joint, it literally recorded for like 10 minutes and just stopped. So y'all have 40 minutes of this and the 10 minutes at the beginning.
Damn.
Well, fuck, I guess.
Shit's heat.
I don't know when that shit turned off. Hopefully it was only for like a minute or so. But you said an hour and 20?
Yeah, we had 120
total. Yeah,
for almost half an hour.
So it's like 50. That's like 50 minutes. That's about half an hour of lost footage.
We'll be straight. Straight.
Yeah, we cool.
We'll be alright.
Got any more topics y'all want to touch on, bro? Or how y'all feeling, bro?
Nah,
Zeddie, say something.
Zeddie.
Y'all smooth cut Zeddie off. No, y'all smooth cut off Zeddie earlier.
Like, I got it, bro.
Really?
Y'all. Yes, bro.
I did not hear Zeddie talk. My fault, bro.
I cut Faulk off, I cut Black off, and I cut Censay off.
Damn.
Yeah, I went right back to them. I don't recall Zeddie talking.
Yeah, Zeddie tried to speak twice. 2 times. Yeah.
Y'all niggas cut. And let's talk about the chicken bowl. What's your favorite chicken?
Bro.
Terrible.
That nigga has been straight face emoji.
Hey, bro, your favorite Rocket League car?
The Octane.
All right, since we better wrap up, but so Zeddie, from your point of view, bro, since you a college student right now, you on campus, all that shit. How you feel about college? Waste of time.
It's stupid if you don't know what you're doing. It's too many people that's just going, taking classes, or not even doing nothing. Basically for no reason. My sister had a roommate. She was like, I don't know what her major was, some doctor stuff, and she was not going to her classes. She was literally going to party and just bullshit. Her parents basically forced her to become a doctor, but she was not going to classes, not doing shit. So if it's like that, it's literally a waste of money, waste of time. So unless you know what you want to do and what you want to do has a clear path through college that's going to help you, then don't go. That's what I say.
Did you ever switch your yo, whatever you learning, or you just stuck to it?
When I first started taking college classes junior year, I wanted to do computer programming. And then I switched after, I think, a semester or two to marine biology. And I did that all the way up until my first semester at university after I graduated. And then after 2 semesters or a semester and a half, I switched again to what I'm doing now, interpreting. So that's also what I don't think you should be, like, I see what y'all are saying about the whole high school thing, but I don't think you should be, like, pushed into that thing. Not pushed into, but I don't think you should be locked into that one thing that early, because I know so many people who change their mind after they get into college and, like, throughout all of high school. So I feel like what they have now is not perfect, but it is a good base knowledge of a lot of different things, so that you have that for whatever you do decide to go into.
That flexibility.
I think electives are really important. If they have better electives and more options for things that you can take, that you can learn outside of the base core classes, that would help a lot more than, focusing too much on one thing.
Yeah, because one of my cousins,
I changed my shit.
Something. She done changed so many times. I think she's still in college to this day, bro. Had a kid and all, still in college doing whatever the fuck she doing. I know she did game design, then it's just a bunch of stupid shit. And I mean, if older people are switching the shit that they interested in, bro, just imagine a small jet, bro. It's gonna be worse, bro. Cause I'm just gonna, I'm bullshitting. If I'm gonna be switching when I'm older, bro, imagine when I'm smart. So I don't know.
I mean, but then again, it really doesn't. That I guess would only mean that it's not bound by age. You would switch at any time if you're just not happy with it.
Yeah, I mean,
feel like more inclined to when I'm younger. If I'm 14 and it's like, all right, what do y'all want to do? I'm gonna be like, my friends like, oh, what y'all want to? Y'all want to
be a police?
Oh, God.
And then like we all gonna be like, yeah. So we all going to the same classes. We doing this shit cool. And then I'm falling behind. It's not really for me. But do I want to leave my friends? They doing that shit. They look cool for them. Like, do I really want to switch over, do something else? And then it's like it's conflicting and stuff. I definitely, if I'm going to high school, I'm gonna pick. Maybe not the same exact thing as my friends, but we gonna be in the same area.
Gonna be in the same class and shit.
Close type shit. So,
I mean, I guess, but the thing is, when I was in middle school, all my friends were picking art and all this other shit. A whole lot of ecology. Why the hell would you pick ecology, bro? I ain't no disrespect, but so what I did is I picked ROTC. I was the only nigga in my class to do that shit because I was like, bro, why not? Why not? I want to serve the country. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And also, I wanted to touch on what Gavin said about his sister. How you said, not his sister, his cousin. You said she was doing game design?
She did game design, coding, bunch of bullshit.
That when you said that brought something to my mind. When y'all were younger, bro, did y'all ever want a game test, bro?
Yeah.
on everything. Yeah.
Oh, God. Y'all ever was like, damn, I'm going to be a game tester when I get older.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
God.
I was like, bro, I'm about to make me a video game.
I wanted to make video games.
Yeah, I wanted to make a game.
Trying to make no video games. Nigga.
You didn't want to just be like,
The easiest part is coming up with a concept, but when you get into that coding no, bro, no.
Oh yeah,
sure. Classes, that's why I switched up.
Ty gonna switch up too, cause I know she ain't.
I want to be a video game designer.
Them classes are boring, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, nah. I switched from my freshman year, nigga. I was in, cause like, okay, I have this like big ass plan, cause I refuse to die and look back at my life and see that I was only one thing. You get me fucked up. So I want to be a lot of different things, but I was deciding which I should be first. The first thing I was going to go into was journalism. So I majored in journalism going into college. Was nigga journalism, boom, boom, boom. And hey, that shit was tough. I was just like, looking at the pathway, this shit is not as tough. I need to do this when I'm a little bit older, a little more wiser. I don't have the discipline for it right now, so I'm gonna do what I know first, and then get in the mix with something else later. So I switched to culinary arts, cause nigga been a cooking ass nigga for his entire life, and I've always wanted to cook, professionally. But my end goal, I'm not gonna tell you my end goal, but since I was a youngin', it's always been about space. I'm gonna be real. It's been space since the beginning. It's been space since the beginning, nigga. Rocket scientist, astronaut, nigga, all of it. Theoretical physicist, that's still on the list. Like niggas has been about that and still are about that. It's just got a lot of different things to get in the way beforehand to prepare me for that. But
It's just one of those things, bro.
NASA?
For me, it's just been anything in the art field, but I wanted to go to college for doing it, but then after going through high school, I ain't fuck with high school.
Motherfucker, I knew it. That's why you can draw that damn. That nigga can draw good as hell, bruh. I'm sitting here like, bro, this nigga can draw.
The only advanced class I had was art and band. I think band because I fuck with music too. I was like, bro, I might be a DJ or something. I don't know.
Oh, that nigga.
No.
That nigga's gonna be in this room making computer sounds.
I was in the band marching, bro. Like I did not sign up for this.
They ain't teach you band lives.
That's crazy, bro. That's so.
But yeah, bro. Unless y'all got any other topics, bro. I think we been here for a cool minute. You feel me?
Cool.
So yeah, everything. Y'all got any final words, man? The last thoughts.
Zay, let me get a smile. Look at that beautiful, bright ass smile. Let me see, cutie. Let me see.
When you say all that makes me
right,
smile,
right,
nigga.
Nah,
Yeah, you smile.
You're doing the most. No.
This is being recorded, right?
Right, this is going on to the public, bro.
Yeah.
Zeddy,
Y'all stick around to March.
You be dropping smooches.
The 40.
You be dropping smooches though.
Right.
Come on now.
But yeah,
Huh?
bro, I don't know what the fuck the nigga said. But yeah, anyways, appreciate it. If you did make it this far, go ahead, bro. You got something to say?
I'm back.
Oh, this nigga. Okay, my fault. Anyways, that'll be it for today's podcast, bro. The lunch table.
Yeah.
I think we just gonna fuck with the lunch table. If you didn't make it this far, bro, appreciate everybody watching. You know, listening to niggas just like talking. You know, giving opinions type shit. If y'all do got some topics y'all trying to hear us or like talk about, you feel me? Please be sure to leave it in the comments below. You know, we open to talk about shit that y'all actually care about, bro. You know, trying to connect to the audience as much as we can, you feel me? But yeah, besides that, please be sure to check out everybody's socials in the description. YouTube, Twitter, Twitch is all that, bro. All that gonna be in the description. Look out for Treehouse Tuesdays, bro. Uploads every Tuesday. If you guys are interested in more funny entertainment, you feel me? Any type of, bro. We gonna go crazy on there, bro. It's gonna be some good content. But yeah,
make sure I check out that hot ones.
They should follow everybody.
Check out the hot ones.
Check out the hot ones.
Check out the hot ones.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If this nigga edited in time.
Don't do me like that, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, if y'all see it was released April 6th, then you feel me? If it's April 7th.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, bro, don't do that, bro. It's gonna be 6. It's gonna be 6.
10.
But yeah, that'll be it for
Tomorrow.
today's podcast. we got the whole podcast done, but the video coming out tomorrow, y'all. What's good? But yeah, that'll be it for today's podcast. Hope you guys did enjoy. Please leave a like, subscribe, turn on your notifications if you haven't already. And that'll be it for today's podcast, bro.